Hi folks, Eagles beat reporter Mike Kay here from NJ Advanced Media, and this is your latest update from the No Huddle Show podcast. Just one day after the letdown in Landover against Washington in Week 1, Doug Pederson defended his desire to stay aggressive on offense. The Eagles built a 17-point first-half lead despite their makeshift offensive line. Still, Pederson chose to push the ball down the field instead of letting the running game handle part of the load. With Miles Sanders sidelined, the Eagles coach dialed up 50 passing plays for Carson Wentz behind a line with 2 first-time starters on it. Pederson's logic was that no lead of 17 or 20 points is safe in the NFL. He vowed to continue to be aggressive with the passing game. Carson Wentz had a rough Sunday against Washington. While he started off very strong, completing 12 of 14 passes for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns, a second-quarter interception led to his unraveling. While his offensive line didn't help him at all, as he was hit 14 times and sacked 8 times, Wentz showed a lot of his long-standing weaknesses against Washington. He had trouble with accuracy, especially while throwing to his left side, and he held onto the ball instead of throwing it away in pressure situations. Doug Pederson said the Eagles will continue to preach the live-to-see-another-play mindset, but it's on Wentz to take that coaching seriously. The Eagles' injury woes continue to grow. Defensive end Vinnie Curry and cornerback Craig James both suffered significant injuries in Week 1 and are expected to miss multiple weeks. Defensive end Brandon Graham is also in concussion protocol. Miles Sanders, Lane Johnson, and Derek Barnett all missed the majority of training camp with injuries. They also missed the season opener. Still, Doug Pederson said that the trio would increase its workload in practice this week. All 3 are still listed as day-to-day by the team. With Craig James and Vinnie Curry sidelined, the Eagles are likely to make moves at defensive end and cornerback. The Eagles have Joe Osman on the practice squad, and he is likely to be called up one way or another in Week 2. If the Eagles decide to go with an internal option at cornerback to replace James, Trevor Williams could get the call. The Eagles may also decide to promote defensive tackle T.Y. McGill, who had a strong game against Washington. It should be noted that defensive end Josh Sweat was among the best-graded pass rushers in Week 1 by Pro Football Focus. Sweat is likely to see an increased workload in Curry's absence. The Eagles will host the Los Angeles Rams in Week 2. The Rams are coming off a 20-17 win over the Dallas Cowboys in their season opener at home. On offense, the Eagles will need to find a plan to block perennial All-Pro Aaron Donald and Michael Brockers up the middle. Newly paid Jalen Ramsey could also shut down half the field in the passing game, as the cornerback is one of the best in the league. On defense, the Eagles will need to contend with Jared Goff's wide receiver weapons. Cooper Kupp, Josh Reynolds, and Robert Woods form one of the better wide receiver trios in the league. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. on Sunday at the Link. For all the latest Eagles news, turn to the sports section of NJ.com and download the No Huddle Show podcast wherever podcasts are available.